So now to test this and see if it actually does play. Okay, so the mic is fine. So the mic is fine. Just sending the link to Vin. Okay, so what are we at? We're at +3. I think we can get that up to +4 in the next area, if I can remember where the next area actually even is. I didn't touch this game since the last time, so I genuinely don't know where I'm going anymore. Oh, nuts! We're at Lorenzini Arcade. Okay, I hate that area. The boss there it's Champion Victor, isn't it? It's going to the Grand Exhibition. Hey, Vin. Thank you. Sige lang, bro. Go for it. Whenever you're free. I think we'll have to go with this. The Triumvirate Amulet would be nice, but until I can get the upgrade that gives me more Legion back for killing enemies, that's just not gonna fly. I'm not gonna be regaining enough Legion fast enough. So we're gonna lie to her. I haven't given the doll yet. No, I did. I gave the doll to the woman. Hey, bro. So we're in the next area already, you know. Lorenzini Arcade. It's not a very lengthy area, but it's a bit of a challenging one. There's an area here that's nice for farming Ergo, pero it's not quite efficient just yet, no? Like I mentioned last time, farming only becomes efficient New Game Plus. Diyan ba makukuha yung katana? No, you get the katana actually pretty late in the game. You get it in chapter, I think it's 10 or 9. The katana is a boss weapon, actually, you know, so even getting it now, I wouldn't be able to upgrade it because we're upgrading the spork, unfortunately. And the boss that you have to kill to get it is kind of tough. No, he's a bit of a pain. Unfortunately, he's also a mandatory boss. No, so he's not like a side boss or an optional one. He's actually one that you have to kill, right? So it's it's a bit tough. Oh, nice. Wo Long is fun. I actually, but if you played Neo, it doesn't do anything different from Neo. No, in fact, it's a downgrade from Neo. If you played Neo 1 or 2, especially 2, no, massive downgrade. Massive downgrade. So between the two, I might recommend Lies of P. If you don't mind playing like a new game with dated mechanics, I guess you can play Wolong. It's not a terrible game, don't get me wrong. Sorry, I had to sneeze. It's not a terrible game, like I said. Dude, Wolong was such a tremendous disappointment kasi. We got it full price, but we got it sa Turkey, you know, and we got the deluxe edition, so we also have access to the DLCs. We haven't touched the game since we beat it, no. I got max level in that game almost immediately. Daming pop-ins. How do you mean? Sorry. Pero dude, it was so bad. I mean, they crapped the bed so badly with it. Like everything was just worse than Neo, honestly. Everything was just worse than Neo. They took Neo and they made it worse, and they put it in China. So, oh, that's weird. While you're walking around, bigla nagpa-pop out yung mga walls. Oh, that's strange. Sa akin, it's loading naman in real time on my end. It's very strange. Sa Wolongs. Yeah, sa Wolong. Pero bear in mind, Dave played it on the PS4, so that might have had something to do with it. I played it on the PS5, it was fine. Like, I didn't encounter any of those jank, like, load-in issues that Dave encountered, thankfully, you know. But I get why he was pissed. Uy, grabe ang lakas! You gotta be kidding me. I died to that? Oh my god. I was... The time... Oh, speaking of Remnant, was it any good? Kasi I heard it was like Gun Dark Souls, diba? Kasi I was considering getting it and seeing if Dave might be interested in splitting. But if it's not that good, I'm less inclined to get it. Ah, it was, okay. Sige. I'll watch some videos on it. Because I was interested in trying it before. Never got around to it, obviously, but something I was interested in. I started playing Dragon's Crown again the other day. It was really fun. Like, Vanillaware makes really good games. I didn't get to play Aegis Rim, but Vanillaware's art and gameplay, it's something else. Maganda siya for co-op, daming reason to replay the story. Oh, okay. So I assume you mean branching paths and stuff like that as the reason to replay, no? Ooh. Oh crap, really? Oh my god, no. Which one stops decay? This one, okay. Oh, bummer. Okay, so I did that wrong. I used the wrong consumable for it. Okay. Oh, so parang procedurally generated siya? Is that what it was? Because if that's the case, that's nice and not nice then. Fond memories of playing Dragon's Crown on the Vita. Hopefully not playing it one-handed, no. I'm kidding, bro, I'm kidding. I played the Amazon previously, and then tinamad ako, so I started a new character. No, the new character that I started was a dwarf. No, I rather enjoyed that. That was fun. Uli Kabalbon. I got the timing right. I was elf sa Dragon's Crown. Oh! Yeah, Senran Kagura is just a different level altogether of like fan servicey stuff. I mean, come on, the titles of the Senran Kagura games are like Peach Beach Splash. I mean, you already know what kind of game it's going to be just on the basis of that alone. It's crazy, right? This guy's a bit tricky to beat. Oh, isa lang thermite ko. Oh God, no. But yeah, that is true. Like, a lot of the titles are sort of gibberish, diba? Like Estival Versus and stuff like that. Medyo matagal siya ma-stagger, eh. Oh! Dude, that is rough. This guy's tough. I need to buy some new vape cartridges. This thing I'm vaping on tastes weird. Tastes burnt and weird. That guy is sort of doing me nasty. So I think I am going to just try to cheese him out. And he's doing a lot of damage too. It's an unusual amount of damage. He shouldn't be doing that much. I think I need to equip a better frame. Yeah, let's equip that one. So those guys, if they grab you, they steal your ergo, no? Like, permanently steal it. There's no way to get it back. Not all of it, but like a considerable chunk. So I don't like them. Okay, so we're gonna have to deal with that guy, right? Let's get our echoes back before he starts whacking us, no? And let's start throwing crap at him. Oh my god. The humming noise might be my fan, honestly. Although, you know, now that you mention it, it might be the game. Dude! Okay, let's kill this guy, finally. Oh, cool, and he gives us a new frame. That's nice. It's a little bit heavier, though, but that's fine. Honestly, your first playthrough, what you want to level is your offensive stat to at least 30, and then pump everything into capacity. Because the way that weight works in this game is so weird, and it's so it's so weird in a bad way, right? It's not in an intuitive or sensible way. It's weird in that amulets sometimes weigh more than weapons and nonsense like that. So, ooh, I missed. Dear. Okay, this is where it starts getting a little bit tricky. The enemies start getting a little bit harder, and the environmental hazards start getting really nuts, right? So, yes, capacity enlarges the weight limit and the legion limit, more importantly, no. The weight limit is a secondary consideration, but more than anything else, you want to also increase your capacity for increased legion arms, so you can spam your get over here move. Okay, this is the tricky part, right? You don't want to engage those guys until you open the shortcut because they deal a ridiculous amount of damage. Ayan. So Dark Moonstone of the Covenant. So we want to get in here because this opens up a shortcut. I'm trying not to miss stuff because I almost always miss stuff. Like when I was playing my New Game Plus file, I realized na ang dami kong na-miss na stuff. And obviously on your first playthrough, you don't want to be missing anything. Wait, I'll have to read that comment in the YouTube video itself, because the in-game chat didn't show the whole thing. You read that. Ganyang parts. Lalo na sa katulad ko na I don't want to get passed through stuff. Yeah, like mobs in general in this game, you're not really required to kill them, no. But those guys in particular, it's the farming spot essentially, no. So you kind of want to kill them. You can buy a new weapon here, but you don't really need that weapon. Now they sell me the amulet that offers an increase to diba? To what do you call that? Status ailment? Disruption. So this shortcut here, it doubles back to the first Stargazer, no? And this is an example of why Lies of P's level design is so good. It offers you a lot of options like this, right? Where the pathways branch, where you feel like you're slowly progressing through the level, even if they didn't make the level like obnoxiously big. The level isn't massive by any stretch of the imagination. It's actually quite small. This whole map is one tiny area, but it's so intricately designed, and it has that feeling of progress, of organic, natural progress, where you feel like you're making headway, right? And you're opening up a new shortcut that leads back to the beginning of the level. You don't feel like the level is just dragging on. In fact, it gives you more of a sense of completion and fulfillment, that you're actually getting somewhere in the map, as opposed to like having a massive sprawling level na hindi mo makita where you're headed or if you're making any progress until you make it to the next area. And a lot of games, like I watched some Lords of the Fallen gameplay footage, and a lot of the levels in that game fall flat on their face because of designing the level like that, where it's just massive and it robs you of that sense of, hey, I'm actually getting somewhere. So I like how they did it here. The way that they designed this was very clever. We might as well do this area and then double back to the next one. Yeah, Hollow Knight. Hollow Knight was like that, right? Although I did enjoy Hollow Knight quite a bit. I hate this guy, the Jester. The good thing is these monsters in the cages actually help, right? They aggro on this guy. There. And they start attacking him. Hollow Knight is like one Metroidvania that I gave up on trying to memorize, just because it was so complicated and everything looked the same. Honestly, everything just looked bloody the same. So I was struggling with that. There, the Hunter Amulet that we just got is the item that increases the amount of ergo that you get for killing stuff. So we are going to want to replace the Patience Amulet with that. Just because we're killing a lot of mobs and it makes more sense. We also get the bottle of wine that old lady was asking for here. The La Bluey. The one that I just call La Bluey. Yeah, it's here. La Bluey. Oh, dude, so many ambushes, man. Oh! Oh, goodness. Okay. Iframes rule. Okay, so this opens like a shortcut. La Bluey's girl. Yeah, that old lady, right?
Hello? Is anyone there? Calling any and all stargazers in the vicinity. Please respond. Over.
I can't remember whose voice that was. It sounds like Vanini, but it's not him. Actually, this thing leads to the next area already. And we don't really want to go there yet because there's a couple of stuff we can get in the next or in the previous area that we skipped. So let's go back for that, yeah. We can take the... No, let's take this path. I'll spend the ergo at the next Stargazer na lang. Because this area is... we're almost done with this area. The next one is leading to the area called the Grand Exhibition. That one is a little bit more challenging. The mobs get a little bit tougher. And the area boss there actually gives me a bit of trouble. No. It's Champion Victor, the huge Frankenstein guy. And then after that, Vin will be in the area where we can get the katana. We're actually pretty far into the game at this point. The game isn't much longer. Ayan. So we skipped an area earlier, right? In fact, I'm a bit lost. I can't remember where we went. Oh, we didn't open this one. Yeah. Yeah, this just doubles back to the beginning, to the arcade, right? So we're back there. You see the Stargazer. And then that's like the beginning of the map. So, galing, diba? The way that everything just loops back into itself. It's very well made. That's good level design. It's a great way as well to make the level seem bigger than it actually is. So you want to take these guys out methodically. Because this area is big and there's that crab guy that we need to kill later on. So the more health we have entering that area, the better. Yeah, exactly. It works both ways, right? And I think that's a good thing that they designed it that way. So a lot of people were criticizing the game because they say it's too hand-holdy, but at the same time, what it really does, it just takes away the element of why are we doing it this way, right? Which I think is great. Nobody wants to have to be repeating areas needlessly. And the last thing I want when I'm playing a game is to be stressed unnecessarily. I mean, I get it. The difficulty is always supposed to be part of the challenge and part of the thrill, really. That's why I like Dark Souls so much. Pero like needlessly repetitive segments. That's just not cool. That's just not cool. It's totally unnecessary. It offers no value to the gameplay experience. It's just, you know, difficulty for the sake of difficulty isn't fun. Like, difficulty should be a means to an end and not like the end goal itself. It shouldn't be, oh, I want my game to be obnoxiously difficult. Because that's just lousy. It's like designing a boss na, okay, the boss is hard because you need to fight the fight perfectly and he kills you in one hit. Like, that's not good boss design. That's just lazy. Like, okay, it's nice because it's challenging, but at the same time, you're like, this is extremely annoying. I'm not having any fun, right? And that's not the experience that you want your players to have. And I'm pretty sure if anyone hears or reads me comment that, they're going to say, oh, just get good, bro. I'm like, no, it's not get good. I have over 1,000 hours in Bloodborne alone. Dark Souls 1, 2, and 3, I've finished it easily over 100 times, no exaggeration, right? So I don't understand why there are still developers who think that making a game obnoxiously difficult on purpose is good level design. It's not. It's just absolutely horrible. Get gooder. When get good isn't enough, get gooder. But seriously, get good has become such a trope nowadays that I'm just no longer impressed whenever I hear that phrase. Where was I going, Abba? Where was that staircase? Oh, kasi parang they've abused the phrase to the point where it's just nauseating and no longer funny. And it's just such crappy advice, dude. Like, it's just... No, it's not get good. It's design your game better, right? Get good isn't an answer. That's not a valid take on it. It's like, yeah, the game is meant to be challenging. I agree, and that's part of what I enjoy. But there's good difficulty implementation, and then there's just artificial difficulty implementation. And in Wo Long, a lot of it was artificial. Like, that was one of my biggest gripes with the game. A lot of the difficulty was artificial. Like, you are sort of pigeonholed into playing the game the way that the game wants. And that's a complaint I have, not just about Wo Long, but about almost all Koei Tecmo games, no? And I've said this countless times. Oh my god, I'm going to die. I've said this countless times. Those games, the Koei Tecmo get good games like Nioh, no? You can't play it like Samurai Souls. You have to treat it like Diablo Souls, no? It's basically Diablo Souls because it's a farming game. You have to be efficient with your farming. Your goal is always to one-shot bosses or to kill bosses in like 5 seconds, right? If you're not killing bosses in 5 seconds in games like that, you're not playing it right, honestly. Because it requires you to farm bosses, and it's so bad in how it does it, right? Because the way that Wo Long did boss design is the run back to the boss is obnoxious, and you need to collect these stage items called flags. Now the flags that you collect, they increase your level, or they increase the boss's strength, depending on how many you don't collect. So if you don't collect all of the flags, you're gimping yourself, basically. You're crippling yourself, because the bosses are going to be obnoxiously powerful and extremely difficult. Now, even if you have a full build that's functioning already, by the time you get to that point, the boss is still going to absolutely curb stomp you. No, parang masyadong mahirap. Even with a fully functioning build, you are going to die if you do not, if you don't get the flags. So what they did, I think, in a recent, well, not recent, but a more updated patch of the game, is they implemented or they added a feature where you get to keep the effect of the flags that you've already found, which again, that isn't like a new feature. That's something that should have been in place to begin with, right? And I'm sick of games launching and then adding these ridiculous patches as like innovation or we listen to your feedback. No, you should have had internal game testers doing that already. Like this, your customers who buy on day one, like I do, right? Your customers shouldn't have to become your unconsenting beta testers, right? That's not what the game is, or that's not what buying it right away means. And I'll be perfectly honest, that's what Wolong did, is it basically launched incomplete and not functioning. And all of us who got it on day one became unconsenting beta testers. And that's essentially what the game was. Was I happy about it? Not in the least. Not in the absolute, it was just offensive. Imagine paying full rack for a game and then finding out that, it's basically full of bugs. It wasn't balance tested. You are essentially an unconsenting beta tester. Something that they should be paying people to do. Something that they should be paying people to do, right? That's part of your expense when creating a game. Your day one customers should not have to bear that burden. It's not their fault, it's not their responsibility, right? And that's essentially what happened with Wolong. Now, I still finished the game and I still grinded to max level with it, right? But it was just so ridiculous, like, oh my god. Bethesda fans seem to enjoy being in the behind. Yeah, that's true, right? But Bethesda at least fixes it. Like, Bethesda fixes it eventually. It's not ideal, obviously, but they fix it, right? Koei Tecmo goes in the opposite direction, and that's really what annoys me the most about them, is they go in the completely opposite direction, where what they do is, and Vin, if you've played Neo games, you'll know that I'm not just whining about this. This is 100% true, right? What those clowns do is they take the game, right, and they let you have fun with it, right? They'll let you see, Puar put out a new video on how to make an OP build, or this build is getting so much attention and so much action, blah 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 blah, right? And then next patch, what are they going to do? They're going to nerf that into just abject unplayability. Like, you can't enjoy the game anymore. You can't enjoy the build. And that happened to me, and it happened at the worst possible time, mind you. It happened right before the pandemic, right? Right before COVID hit the world. I got Neo 2, and I grinded the game. Like, I played it into oblivion, right? I got max level that you could on that version of the game. Kasi nga, the new game plus cycles there are added with DLCs. So I got to the max level that was accessible at that point in time, and then I farmed up the gear that I needed, no? And RNG yung stats doon, mind you, ha? RNG yung stats that roll on items. Kaya nga sabi ko para siyang Diablo Souls, no? So I got what I needed. I spent countless hours and invested a lot of time and effort into farming. And then the next patch, when the DLC dropped, they didn't just balance the build. Okay, they didn't balance it. Balance. What is balance? They never balance things. They nerfed it into unplayability. Like, you could no longer use the build. And yes, random stats values. So they roll on ranges like they do in Diablo. And the stats themselves, like, you can roll a certain pool of stats. So what they did was they nerfed it. They just made it unplayable. And it wasn't like a balance thing, no? They just made ninjutsu do no damage. Like, it just became utter garbage. It was trash. It was just unplayable. Wala na. It was pointless. Everything that I farmed, utterly useless. Couldn't use it anymore. You had no practical use for it. Everything just was horrible. Wala na. It did nothing. No. Like ninjutsu, from doing 1,000 per shuriken, it went down to doing like 200 per shuriken. And I was struggling. Like, I needed to use damage buffs just to kill on New Game Plus with that build. No. Yeah, that's the thing. Respecs cost a lot of in-game currency. So I had to respec, and it wasn't just that. No, not only could I just not respec basta basta, I had to farm up gear entirely, like brand new gear for a brand new build. All the weapons I had spent materials upgrading, re-rolling stats that cost increasingly high values. No, wala, everything wasted. So the entire farming run, the entire grind was just blown out of the water. It just became pointless. My build was decimated. It was just dead. It was just utterly useless at that point. Exactly. They wasted countless hours. I probably had at least 100 plus hours into farming at that point in time. It was absolutely ludicrous. It was insulting what they did. Yeah, they just basically duped me out of it. So I told myself when that happened, no, and I should have learned my lesson from Neo 1. Do they buff certain types? No, they don't. That's the thing. Team Ninja's idea of balancing is, let's nerf whatever the meta is right now. That's their idea of balance. It's just an utter joke. It's a complete insult. No. Yeah, it was just an utter insult. They didn't buff anything. They didn't make anything better. They just nerfed whatever people were already playing. And even si Puar commented on that. Kaya parang even si Puar, who's like one of the only guys who's still making content for Neo at that time, stopped. And Wolong then, he gave up on it. He's like, yeah, this balancing is a joke. Ayan, ito, look, may change na sa appearance ko because I've been lying, right? So have a look. Hindi na parang fuzzy hair. Gumagawa din siya ng content sa... Yeah, he does Monster Hunter, he does a few other games, no? But it's really Neo and the Koei Tecmo Souls-likes that he's best known for. Yeah, naging straight na. Wait, I was talking to her because I wanted her to level me up, not so she could tell me that I look good. Long hair, don't care. Technique, I want to have more vit, but I also want to have a little bit more capacity. You know what? I think I need some in stamina as well. Patingin ng portrait. Yeah, the portrait, like, the nose starts getting longer. No? I'm gonna head there, because I need to check on something as well. I think I got quartz, didn't I? Ta-da! Liar, liar, pants on fire. Yeah, and then it gets longer to the point where it starts glowing after. Do I have quartz? Alam ko parang wala na yata eh. Oh, I don't have enough quartz. Okay, so I need to get more. Yeah, it becomes a weapon basically. It's a really good weapon. I showed you in the last stream, diba? It's quite intriguing how they designed it. But like I said, I won't be able to upgrade it until next playthrough anyway, so that kind of stinks. We can talk to LeBlue person. We might as well. Yeah, the full iframe one, diba? it scales evenly with strength and dex here, the motivity and technique. I keep calling it strength and dex. I'm sorry, it's just force of habit, right? I actually want to play Elden Ring again, pero parang tinatamad din ako at the same time. I think that lady gives me quartz or something. I can't remember, but pretty sure she gives quartz. I think I'm getting a little better at parrying. It's starting to feel a bit more intuitive to me now. Not that it really ever was, but... Ah, no, she doesn't. Oh, I hate this person. Are you going to play Dragon's Dogma 2? Yes. That is actually what I'm inclined to get over Grand Blue Relink. Sila Frey are saying they're going to play Relink. Honestly, I want to play Relink, but at the same time, I'm a little bit lazy too, because it's another grindy game, and I like, honestly, with how busy I am at work and other stuff right now, I just don't have the time. I played a bit of Guilty Gear Strive last night, right? I played some of the guys, one of the guys on the PH Discord. Yeah, Relink is the multiplayer one. It's like Monster Hunter. It's kind of like God Eater. So I played one of the guys on the Discord, and I realized na sobrang iwan na ako sa skill. Because he plays Asuka, no? The first time I fought him, his Asuka was obviously still learning, so, you know, he was struggling with a lot of the matchups and all. And yesterday when I played him, oh my god, it's like every Asuka player can now, like, play like Gobu. He played so well, like, it was so scary to press buttons against him already. Like, I used my main to win, essentially. If I played him in a mirror match and I used Asuka as well, and I struggled significantly. Like, the score was really bad. It was like 10-7, I think, when I played him using Asuka. When I played using my main, it was heavily in my favor. But when I played using Asuka, I was like, oh my god, right? He was really good, and it was such a huge struggle fighting him with a mirror match using like an unfamiliar character. Ang hirap. He got so much better, and that just showed me na sobrang iwan na ako in terms of gameplay. Like the players on the Discord, I know. Well, yes and no, right? It wasn't deliberate. Like personally, I find pulling punches disrespectful kasi. So, like, I generally fight full capacity all the time. But even then, like, and it's not like I don't know how to use Asuka. I kinda know how to use the character naman. Pero, grabe, sobrang struggle ako with that matchup. I used Axel, and Axel's a hard counter to Asuka, so very obviously he struggled with that fight, no? Like, nahirapan siya with the Axel matchup. But then again, like I said, it's a hard counter kasi, so understandable kung bakit siya nahirapan. Wait, where am I going nga ba dito? Pucha, I can't remember where the thing that I need is. Yeah, Potemkin's still my main, but I used Axel. I use Axel just as much, if not more, recently. Kasi nga, with Potemkin's new move, no, like, Kara Garuda got so much harder for me as a pad player, no. Like, I struggle with it so badly. I struggle with it so badly that it's embarrassing. Let's put it that way, no. I struggle with the Kara Garuda input so badly because of the new move that it's insulting. The new move just keeps coming out. It's so bad. Like, I hate it. I absolutely hate that new move. Like, I cannot stress enough how much I hate that new move. But yeah, so I've been using Axel a lot more, and yeah, it's just great that he's a hard counter to Asuka. Yeah, and this is what I was here for. That guy's like his Asuka, massive improvement, massive improvement. I enjoyed that set so much. We played 2 sets of first to 10 each. It was really fun. Like just what character counters Axel? My opinion on who counters Axel is there's really no hard counter to Axel. It's not like, oh, Axel hard counters Potemkin, right? There's none of that, right? Axel doesn't have any bad matchups, really. He has some more difficult matchups, but he doesn't have like terrible ones. And he can play on even footing or even at a slight advantage against some of the meta characters like Sol, Kai, Asuka for that matter. Like he's a hard counter to Asuka. Na-annoyed din ako kay Axel. Bro, do you know why I picked up Axel? You remember that offline tourney na Dave and I joined? Yung nakapasok kami somehow sa top 8. The one that Maisel organized, right? I joined that tourney and I used Potemkin, right? And surprisingly, I did quite well my first few matches. But the first... No, I didn't do well my first few matches, no. No, it was a very small tourney. I was like... It was a really small tourney and like... There weren't that many super like high level players like si Art wala, si Alden wala. Although Psychrosis was there, so dun pa lang alam mo na who's gonna win, right? But Proxy Lion was there. Chaineru I think was there. Yeah, Chaineru was there. Thankfully hindi ko siya nakalaban because he would have absolutely beaten the crap out of me, right? So there were still a lot of really strong players, but thankfully I managed to dodge all of them. No, I didn't have to fight them. So my first match was against this guy who used Bridget, no? So Bridget, he beat me first match. It's a first to 2, no? And then I beat him in the second one. And then the rules are you can change if you lose, right? He switched to Axel. He switched to Axel dun sa final match namin and just completely obliterated me. No, I did not know how to fight Axel. I never fought any Axels who were really good apart from him. He just wiped the floor with my Potemkin, right? He just smashed the crap out of me. So after that, I told myself, I am going to learn Axel. Like, I am not going to let that happen again. So I learned Axel. Initially, it was just to be so I could understand how he played. But then I saw his combos. I'm like, oh my god, this is so cool, right? So I started making up my own combos and coming up with my own crap for him. And I knew that it was effective because I played Axel and Dave was absolutely furious. Like, he hated the character so much, no? Because Axel is also a hard counter to Nago. So, yun, and Dave was absolutely livid. No? Yung mga matches namin, gigil na gigil siya. Like, he's like, this is the most brain dead I've ever seen, blah, blah, blah. He was just absolutely pissed, no? So that's how I know that the character is effective, is if I can get my brother to hate the character that much, no? Let's finish listening to this record lang and then we'll carry on with the game. Para tumaas yung humanity ko. We may as well change the costume. I don't like that one. Let's wear something else. Medyo... To be fair, hindi mo talaga siya makikita na ganon. Kasi he doesn't get... like, he won't show that to other people. I'm his brother, no? So, he doesn't hold back pag nagko-complain siya like sa akin. Siyempre with other players he's a little bit more respectful, no? Pero yeah, kapatid niya ako so he can basically say whatever he wants, right? So grabe yung gigil niya. And then parang may isa kaming session nag-Axel siya. He's like, see, just to show you how brain dead this character is, I've never labbed this guy. Tapos binugbog niya ako using my own character. But yeah, he was furious at the character. He absolutely hated it. No? Super gigil siya nun. The last character I tried learning seriously was Milia, no? Sana ganun kadali mag-pick up ng character. Hindi, kay Dave kasi, the reason why he has that level of success with characters is he has really solid fundamentals naman kasi. Like, sobrang solid in fundamentals niya. So, that's why. Cool, free half moonstone. I want to use the rapier again. This is a really good weapon. In fact, for the next boss, it might be better than the spork because it attacks fast. But the durability kind of stinks on it. Yeah, the durability kind of stinks on the rapier. So I think I am going to go... Let's buy this, right? And then we make a shorter range rapier that has, medyo di na worth minsan yung damage. Yeah, diba? Parang I take so much damage kasi. Kasi nga mabagal. And then let's stick this on the spear handle. But I want it to have better scaling. But let's see the moveset muna, huh? I want to use a light weapon that scales nicely but has range. Ah, this is... Wait, here. Ay, slashing, no. No, I don't want slashing. But slashing might actually be better in the next area. No, it's not. We want something that thrusts. I want a spear type, but I don't get the city spear till later. Let's assemble... Let's put it on the rapier handle. See how ridiculous it looks and feels. Oh my god, it looks absolutely silly. But it attacks really fast, though. Should I? Let's tough it out with a spork first and then see. If we struggle with the area boss, then we switch, right? The rapier is a really good weapon, though. It doesn't have a higher crit, but honestly, that doesn't really matter that much. The range is good as well. Then you shank the boss. Yeah, basically, you just shiv him to death. Here, Grand Exhibition Gallery. Yeah, we'll probably make it to at least the next area boss, the Champion Victor. No. I feel so kawawa with my vape right now. Like, I'm literally using leftovers because I haven't had time or inclination to buy. Parang feeling ko sobrang squabby ko yung tira-tirang disposables ko yung gamit ko right now. Tastes burnt too, so I'm kind of getting annoyed. Now this guy's a bit of a pain. He's a little tough to deal with. Oh, he inflicts break too. That's not cool. Oh my god, it's the other guy. No! Crap. Oh. Get him! Okay, there. Yay. This game basically throws the kitchen sink at you, really, with a lot of the enemy types. You have to master parrying that attack because it insta-breaks that sword, for this enemy type in particular. They're really encouraging me to start using a different weapon. They're giving me so many half moonstones. You don't start getting full dark moonstones until like the next area of the game. So they're really encouraging me to do that. Oh, aray ko po, ang lakas. I'm gonna check and see if Remnant 2 is still on sale, and then I'm going to strongly encourage my brother to share the game and share the cost as well. Dave's just really busy kasi, so he's less inclined to buy games now just because he doesn't have as much time to play. Skip these guys, bugger it. Oh my god. Oh goodness. Aray ko po. I'm not gonna deal with that clown. I'll fight him never, because there's another enemy here that I need to deal with. And it's an equally tough one. We're gonna have to kill him down here. It's another one of those police guys. But we get a quartz here, so I'm okay with that. Aruy. One thrust. Okay. Oh my god, it did not kill. Okay, buti he missed. Okay. That could have ended really badly. So this opens a shortcut to the beginning of the stage. So ito yung sinasabi ko again, gradually you're inching your way forward and you're making decent progress, right? So you feel that you're going somewhere with the game. So it doubles back to the beginning of the level. And then we go up and deal with, like there's another NPC and a few other stuff, right? So we'll kill that guy later, because he gives a decent amount of ergo. And the number of tight spaces here, it really encourages you to use a thrusting weapon. Yeah, parry is life. Okay, this is where it gets tricky, because those guys chuck bombs at you. And then this guy, right? This guy just this enemy is just so obnoxious to deal with. Like, we're gonna fight him here, where we're closer to like a bigger area where we aren't going to die, like just utterly die. Where we can do crap like that. Oh dear. Oh my god. Wait, he's gonna push me off. Oh wait, he can't, can he? Because I'm backed up against this area. Okay. Consumables in this game are so powerful, like ridiculously strong. Wait, let's talk to this NPC. So she just basically asks you to kill someone for her. So this takes us back to the beginning. Unfortunately, we've expended quite a bit of healing, but I don't want to have to kill all those mobs all over again. So we're just going to double back. Yeah, we've expended quite a bit of healing, but this should be enough to at least get us to the next area. We haven't been very efficient in our gameplay tonight, honestly. The next area boss is a bit of a challenging one. I'll probably beat him, and then I'll continue the stream tomorrow morning, maybe, or tomorrow afternoon, depending on how I feel, really, on what I need to do tomorrow. It's just been a very arduous week at work. So I'm a little bit exhausted. Okay, so that takes care of one. Now we need to do this other guy. The next area... Wait, did we lower the shortcut thingy? There's a shortcut... There's a switch that we needed to flip somewhere. That... is it here or is it in the next area? I can't remember. That's the one thing I don't like about more modern games is like this... or modern settings in games. Is sometimes the switches are a bit hard to see just because everything looks so commonplace. It's not... Nothing really particularly stands out. I think the switch is somewhere here, isn't it? Yeah, this is the one. Yeah, it's not a switch, but the lever here. Oh no, it is a switch. Yeah. So that thing doubles around and lets me get that guy. Now for the fun part, and by fun I mean annoying. There's a couple of tough enemies here. And this guy puts a scare in you. Remember this clown? Yeah. You don't have to fight him here, thankfully. And there's a couple of baddies here that I want to deal with before things get real with the other guy. Yeah, we want to clear this guy first. Before this guy attacks us, because he's gonna go ham and break the gate, right? Oh crap! Nabuhay pa yun! Okay. So this could have been worse, right? I mean, we could have done far worse. Oh my god, I'm missing all the parries. Oh goodness. Oh crap, no. I missed the parry window, the stagger window. And I need to sharpen, oh my god. Okay, at least my weapons aren't gonna bounce anymore. Huli ka. Okay. Kita mo, ang baba nung bigay. 900, ano lang, 900 souls. Okay, so before we aggro that other one, that one's easy to kill kasi you can aggro him and then just start wailing on him. Alright, thank goodness. I think this is like a Venini collection, isn't it? Oh, it's not. Caliber? Really? Where is the Venini thingy here? There's a Venini box somewhere here, if I remember correctly. I think this is where they start introducing those dudes with a gun that actually do a lot of damage. Oh, crikey, yeah, it is. And I'm out of healing. Oh my god! Well, it can't be that bad. I know how to parry their gun anyway, so... Well, it's this guy.
If your goal is today's riddle, I have you over the barrel. Now, listen closely and heed the king's speech or think about this. Whatever it takes. What?
An egg.
Correct. In this, how about you?
So this time around he doesn't give you a key right away. Instead he gives you a hint. And yeah, the puzzles here are no-brainers. Like, they're not like high IQ puzzles, they're very easy. That one just basically tells you to adjust this statue so that they're both facing one another. And then you get the Trinity key. Ta-da! Now I can't remember which of the rooms I've actually been to, so... Gotcha! Now there is a mini-boss in the next area, so we're gonna skip him, get the bonfire, and then we're going straight to the area. Well, we're gonna kill him, but we'll skip him first just to get to the bonfire. Because he's a bit... Yeah, he's a bit tough, right? He's no pushover. Oh wait, that's where we came from. Is it where we came from? Yeah, I think it is. It's like a secret here, isn't it? Oh goodness, I hate this guy. This guy does a lot of damage, actually. Oh, he counts as heavy. Oh goodness, we're going to die. We are 100% going to die. Let's come back for this guy. Crikey, we are gonna die. Yeah, let's go to the next area. This is where the mini boss is. This is the respec room. You get the key to that after you beat the area boss. This is where the mini boss is. We are going to run all the way past him, skip him, and kill him later. We're going to spend our souls first and open the shortcut. Once we open the shortcut, we're sort of good. This is the shortcut. And then the other way there, that's the boss room. Actually, now that we've opened the shortcut, I think we should go back to the hotel. Yeah, he's too big to fit through the door, funny enough. Let's see who we need to talk to. Just the supply box then. Okay. So we add shop goods, lets us buy more stuff. Sell. We sell some of the ergo that we picked up along the way. Not this one though. And then we level. Oh, goodness me. Not even enough for a 2. That's not nice. Oh, but we did get quartz. And we also got another Trinity key. I think that means we can access one of the other Trinity rooms, right? The thing is, I can't remember where the other Trinity ones are. I'm just going to go through all of this dialogue. Okay. I'm already on New Game Plus 2 and I've never used the cube. Honestly, I think I should. I'm pretty sure it offers some nice benefits. I just never really bothered. Quite honestly. I never really bothered. Okay, so there's no one to talk to. Let's just use the quartz that we got, and then I'm going to check a couple of the Trinity rooms that I feel I may have missed. I still remember where most of them are, I think. Charge Legion when eliminating an enemy. We want the other one for that. We want level 2 of that. Wala pa rin. Naturally recovers durability. No. May increase ergo to eh, alam ko. We got it na, no. So I guess we go with lower charge attack stamina consumption. Or naturally recovers durability of inactive weapons. Stamina, here. Reduce stamina consumption when dashing. Okay, so now we've unlocked phase 4. That's good. We can get more amulet slots. So this is the next one we're going to aim for, right? And then we go for Fable slots. Actually, I might go for Fable slots first para may overall increase the damage, but those are the two key ones that we want. Perfect Guard causes stiffness. I swear they could have worded that better. Honestly, they really could have worded that better. Perfect Guard causes stiffness just sounds so wrong. Okay, where are we going? Let's see if the Spork does enough damage to Victor, because Victor's a bit tough. I'm just checking on something real quick. Okay, so before we go there, that's where the shortcut is, we might as well loot some of the stuff that we skipped here. Plus, we're gonna have to kill that mini-boss, and, well, there's two of them, really. This thing wakes up, doesn't it? Yeah, it does. Yeah. Whew, okay, so there's a combo pala that stun locks it. Okay, that's good to know. Too bad that bugger doesn't respawn. Would be nice, relatively straightforward to farm him. Okay, so we're gonna kill Big Boy here. This Big Boy doesn't respawn, but the other versions later in the game do. Give me a second. Okay, Big Boy, let's go. Uy! Grab pala yun, nakala ko suntok. Lakas. Damn. Wow! Oh, Christ. Sinuntok din ako after, no? Parang failed Steve Fox, no? Gotcha. Hey, bugger it. Let's kill him. Boom. Okay, so we got another caliber. That's good. I think we have 3 now, or we should be able to have 3 so that we can get the plunging attack for the scorpion move, the kunai. Yung get over here. Go away. Hopefully that guy doesn't follow me, because this guy's hard enough to kill without that guy. Sinundan pa ata ako. Nuts. Sinundan nga ako. Well, at least we killed the monster already. Yeah, the crit rate on this Spork is pretty decent. I like. Ah, cool. Legion plug. Okay. That should give us what we need, honestly, to be able to Yeah, to be able to get the level 3 attack. So after Champion Victor, I am going to end the stream and then maybe continue tomorrow. It's level. I want to go more. Yeah, let's get at least 30 vit first. No, 30 vit would be good. That's just a nice, comfortable spot. And then we can modify. Ah, kulang pa ng isa. Nuts. Okay. But this guy sells them, don't he? Ah, he does for 3,000. Okay. Well, I guess we farm because I want to have that move before we. Yeah, I want to have that move before we deal with the next boss. Having that move just makes things immensely easier for me. Especially with dealing with the mobs. The less I have to think about when I'm dealing with the mobs, the better. The Helmbreaker move, yes. The super jump move. These guys do a ridiculous amount of damage, but they're fairly easy to kill if you know how to dodge, or how to dodge their attacks. Ayun, ang last ng bawas. On New Game Plus, crazy yung damage nila. Yeah, easy peasy. So there, that gives us the 3,000 we need. So yeah, it's all right to farm them. They give 2,000 in a matter of like a minute and a half, right? But considering that it takes almost 10k to level up for me now, that's going to mean 5 runs per level. 5 runs per level, you know, so that's not ideal. Let's buy this. Oh wait, this Legion caliber right here. Oh, we can actually buy another quartz, can we? Well, that can wait. We can spend the souls that we get for killing him after. Attack link. There you go. All right. So that should make this next boss fight a little bit more tolerable. So let's beat him now. Let's pound him into the ground. Well, quite honestly, he's probably going to pound me into the ground. I haven't fought him without summons for a while. Kasi sa New Game Plus, parang summon na lang, bahala na. Like, I don't try to get better at the fight anymore. Okay, let's go. That guy does respawn, does he? Okay. Might actually be easier to just kill those guys if I were trying to level. They got a new move. Do they get new moves in New Game Plus? No, they don't. Or at least I didn't notice. No, it seems they don't. It would be nice if they did. God of War did that, so I was hoping that they'd do the same here. But, you know, just to keep it fresh, right? Would have been nice, but... To be honest, this guy had some of the most uninspired voice acting in the game. He is tough though. He deals a ridiculous amount of damage. Like, ooh, that guard break, dude. Diba? He does like a UFC style entrance. Uy. Galing niya mag-backdash eh. Oh. Okay, so I missed the parry timing on that. Ooh. Come on. Okay. I get it now. Okay. Second phase. Para siya si Bane. He ODs on Venom. Now his moveset gets a little bit more complicated. Mas wild kasi. Oh. Ooh. Oh. What the heck was that, bro? I'm not gonna risk it. I'm gonna heal. Huli ka, open. Oh. Mm-hmm. Ay, patay! No, don't kill me. Oh, agoy. Oh. Oh. Off lagi yung timing ko ah. Oh no, I missed. Uy. Crap. Yeah, sometimes when you stagger them, they have like a trick attack where they still get to hit you before they actually go into staggerable state, no? Oh. I'm not gonna risk it. Isang tamaan na lang siya eh. Oh my god, trade pa. Okay. Whew. Sloppy, but we won. A win is a win. Sloppy, but we did it. Here they introduce one of the major bosses in the game. The knight. The knight's name is Laxasia. Sobrang hirap kalaban. It's one of the late game bosses, like one of the last 3 bosses you have to fight. So this is the big bad. This is Simon Manus. Simon eh. Hey, hope of a cure, yeah. Because we're trying to lie. We're trying to lie as much as we can so that we can get that nose thingy. So this leads to the next area, no? So the next goal is we need a battery to power the tram. So we are going to try to get that. But then we're going to run into those two cowards from the Black Brotherhood mission earlier.
Ciao, Bello. It seems you are much strong from Brother, we should say hello to your friend. But it is true that we are you will have
I'm going to give him what they ask for just because I don't want to have to...
the gold coin for
And they give you a record, so music to listen to. So this leads to the next area where we fight that monster thingy. We also get a couple of quartzes here almost for free. It's not entirely for free, but we get a couple of them. So I can play a little bit of the area, claim some of this stuff as well. Unfortunately, we can't spend the boss soul that we just got, which sucks because it's a really good one. Kasi si Alidoro moves on to the next area, unfortunately. But yeah, the swamp town, where a lot of the bosses are quite annoying, or not bosses, but a lot of the enemies are quite strong and deal a lot of damage. And there's a lot of secret areas in this area as well. A lot of really strong monsters too, so... Some really annoying boss fights, side bosses. So, a couple of guys we can talk to. But I think I am going to make a stop over... in Frangelico Cathedral. There was... there's a Trinity door that we didn't open here. The one with the electric ball that flattens you. Yeah, that area, we need to go there. If I can remember how to go to that specific area. I know there's a shortcut that we unlocked, so we'll probably use that. I don't want to have to go all the way. Like, I genuinely do not want to have to do this entire area. I hate this particular part of the game. Actually, pag sinipag ako, we can kill the next area boss as well. He's a bit tough, though. I usually summon for that fight. Even the first time I beat him, I summoned for it, just because the first phase was really quite challenging. And I wasn't particularly in the mood for a challenge at the time. Ciao, bello. Forgot what this item is. In fact, I forgot there was even an item there in the first place. Ah, it's another plug. The plugs let you unlock more Legion arms, so more of the side weapons. Are they good side weapons? No, they aren't. But they let you unlock them, so never really hurts. Wait a sec. We want to make this jump nice and easy. The puppet string is arguably the best one in the game, if I had to be perfectly objective about it. Just because of utility and how much it lets you trivialize encounters. If you're using like a motivity build, a strength build, right? The best one is the Aegis Shield. Kasi walang chip damage sa first hit. Parang you take no chip, and it also deals knockback, like really heavy knockback to the enemy. So it's actually quite good. For strength builds, obviously. For technique builds, dex builds, like the one we're using right now, it's still the Legion plug. This thing, Puppet String. Puppet String is so good. Like, kasi when you get the second upgrade, no, and I'll show you. I think we should have access to it now. If this room gives us quartz, we should gain access to it now. What it does is it gives you more Legion for every enemy you kill. So basically, you're just killing all enemies with that attack. So it just trivializes a lot of encounters. Ah, nuts! It doesn't give it doesn't give quartz. Well, if we can get some quartz in the next area, that's fine. Actually, do we have quartz right now? I think we spent it already, no? Yeah, pretty sure we spent it. Yeah, we did. Very likely did. Wala nga palang bigay na ano to, no, nuts. Okay. Anyway, in the next area, I think there's like 3 or 4 before the boss fight. So we should be able to engage that boss quite well. As this woman comes here. Yeah, you get an opportunity to light that person then. Yeah, and so he's talking about basically progressing the quest line for Lady Antonia, which we are going to do. Kulang tayo ng 3K. So the alchemist he's talking about was the pasty-faced guy here, see Giangio. So we're gonna talk to him. And get the cure.
How's the cure for society? Even if not, I'll leave the cure. I'll make the cure if you...
Yeah, let's give it to him. So we're going to give it to Lady Antonia right away. So we'll let not Pulcinella, Polendina. We'll let Polendina know. Polendina is the butler puppet here. Yeah, use it. Ah, wait, we can buy one. Okay. So we're going to use that. We'll talk to Eugenie as well, just so we can progress Alidoro's quest. Yeah, exactly. Yun din yung naisip ko eh. Polendina sounds like a feminine name. And unfortunately, Alidoro isn't here, right? He left, and we'll find him in the next area where we're in. So we will prioritize getting the amulet slot first because it'll help us tremendously. So yeah, and our lying is causing that thing to grow longer, which is good. We're probably going to stick it out with a spork for now. The katana is also really fun, though. I showed you the moveset, that's pretty sick. Fable slots would increase our overall damage, but that can kind of wait. We need utility more. So, nasa yung Legion charge when killing. Ayan. Okay, now we can spam, we can spam yung natin. Get over here move natin. Okay, now we can actually carry on with the story. Buti na lang sira yung wall. Yeah, exactly, diba? Pucha, it's a pain in the ass.
This place is... Okay, there's no easy way to say this. It's a public graveyard.
Oh goodness, I forgot about this clown. Diba? And then every time you kill the enemy, you gain some of your legion back. Yeah, no. Now, we can't be spamming that plunge attack all the time, but we can spam the get over here attack. And it really makes these encounters so much easier. You know, you gain back what you spent on the attack, provided, of course, that you don't use the super, like yung... Yeah, malaki yung cost niya, yung slam attack. But if you're only gonna be doing this, tignan mo, bawi agad yung inispend mo eh, with a single kill. So it actually makes it very much easier, no? Ah. Some of the mini bosses in this area are like some of the hardest ones you could fight, though. It's pretty nuts. Belford insulation converter. But this makes us heavy. Yun lang yung problem dito, managing yung weight ng character mo eh. I do not like this area at all because there's a mini boss heading up there and it's actually quite strong. We'll come back for that item later. Guess who the mini boss here is, though? When you see it... like a much stronger version of the clown, unfortunately. Oh, shit. My god. Uy! Ano ba yan? Yun, you can stagger him. Have to wait for an opening. Yun. Ubus yung healing, grabe. And this is just one of the mini bosses here. Whew. What a nut. That guy was hard. We're gonna have to go back for some of the stuff we skipped here, though. Oh, crap. Ugh. Poison. I think the next area leads to a shortcut anyway, so we can carry on with just 2 healing. If it doesn't lead to a shortcut, then we have a bit of a problem, because I genuinely can't remember. No, it's not a shortcut yet. It leads to, like, there's a mini-boss, the flaming dude is down there again. So we're gonna kind of cheat him, because I don't want to have to deal with his crap. Oh my god, we missed. Okay. We just have to be really careful kasi nga titipid tayo ng healing. Yeah, basically he farts fire, no? Para siyang si King's Flame, except more annoying and less cool. Die. Let's deal with the mobs first, because I don't want to have to deal with them later. Before we loot the items that I just skipped, no? So, kung hindi natin pinatay yun, he would have shot us off this ledge. So that's the kind of discipline that Souls games teaches you. It's not to be greedy, check your surroundings, and all the usual stuff, right? So... Oh my goodness. If you're wondering pala, when you have anxiety, okay, check. Yeah. Actually, totoo. That's the kind of like paranoia that the Souls games builds in players, especially long-time Souls players like myself. You know, for a point in time, I couldn't enjoy anything but Dark Souls. Like, the only game that could cut it for me was Dark Souls. And it's funny, because Dark Souls is actually a pretty shallow game. It's just really hard, right? But it's a really shallow game. Anyone who says the Dark Souls is deep, in terms of gameplay, is fooling themselves. They're just absolutely delusional. There's absolutely nothing deep about Dark Souls. It's one of the most shallow games ever. But it's fun, don't get me wrong, it's loads of fun. But anyone who says it's deep and like has complex combat, I'm like, dude, there's nothing complex about pressing R1 and R2 to attack, right? There's nothing complex about that. Attack patterns, yeah, you gotta learn them, but holy cow, it's not, you know, it's no Devil May Cry, it's no Bayonetta, it's not anywhere near that, so. Like, the hardcore Souls fanboys, like, they just kiss Miyazaki's backside so much. So there, that's the first shortcut, right? Alidoro's actually here. So, rest at the Stargazer. Now, this next area gets challenging, you know, so we're gonna talk to Alidoro.
In terms of bargain, almost intolerable. How do you do? Quite odd. We should meet in a place like this. Oh, don't take surprise that I got here before you. After all, I can elude the darkest monsters, the loftiest beings. In fairness, I do benefit from your prowess as well. I shall tell you something since we're here. They say a terrible monster lives on the cliff at the end of the swamp. It behaves like a crow, gathering shiny things. I've absconded with treasures from its lair. Rare parts and weapons, worthy of a hero. That catch your interest? If you're hunting airborne monsters, you might put that friendly tip to use. You're a worthy hunter, and it is worthy prey. You're a worthy hunter.
So you can talk to him about the gloves.
A gift for a rescuer. From a technician. I don't remember. I've saved so... Anyway. Oh dear. These gloves are a mess. They don't even fit. Is this a practical joke? Never mind. I thought you had better taste. How disappointing.
Ah, what a tool. So he's starting to reveal his true nature, right? Nature of a complete jackass, basically. Now this part is interesting because mahaba pa pala to. I'll make it to the next bonfire, but I'll do the boss tomorrow. Just because the next area is just way too long and very frustrating, and I'm starting to get tired. Ouch! What the heck was that? Holy cow! Did a lot of damage. So the next area is a poison pit, right, with guns. But since we're not going to kill the boss in the next area, I will kill the optional boss, right? Hey, Ina, I'm glad you're here. So these things have enemies in them. We want the gun to blow it up, basically. Because there actually are items in the can. So those boxes, we want them blowing it up. Now, this is actually the easy one where you can run straight to the artillery and stop it. There is one later on in the game where you can't do that. You actually have to go the long way around and try not to lose your sanity doing so. It's insane. We'll make it to the next area and fight an optional humanoid boss. Not this guy, but this guy will fight him indoors. I don't want to deal with him here kasi tatamaan tayo ng artillery eh. Oh dear. Oh, we buggered that up really bad, didn't we? Okay, okay, we handled that pretty decently. That's fine. So you can make the side trip up here and kill the guy operating the cannon. If you destroy the cannon, though, the cannon's gone for good. So probably best not to destroy the cannon because if you haven't destroyed all the boxes and the breakable stuff. But yeah, that's probably the best strength weapon in the game. But since we've already broken these things, right? We've broken all the boxes, haven't we? Yeah, I believe so. So yeah, we might as well destroy this. But if we have to come back, I don't have to deal with that crap anymore. We just want to get all the stuff here. There's also an area here na maraming, yung mga butterflies, the phantom butterflies. Oh, crap. Uy, ang lakas. Oh my, ang lakas. Starting to wonder if a +3 weapon is enough for most of the stuff here. I'm a Vin. I've been listening to a lot of the older Guilty Gear music, and my goodness, the ending themes from the older Guilty Gear games are really good. Like, thoroughly enjoying it. Ooh, what is here? Oh, I completely forgot about this area. Or is this where I'm supposed to go? Exard, yeah. Exard, yung current go-to ko is Lily, the arcade ending theme. Goodness, it's really good. I've been listening to it almost nonstop. It's just an uncharacteristically sad song. Ah, wait, dito nga pala yung daan. Okay, so up was where I was na kanina. Here. You have to teach this guy some emotes. So he gives you items based on whatever emotes you teach him, and then he gives you a quartz when you teach him all four. Okay, since the next area is tricky, I can just make a beeline straight for the side boss. No. Oh, yeah. I'm just replying to a message. Actually, you know what? I'm going back to the hotel. And then the next area, it's... Oo, mahaba to yung papunta dun sa ano. Yeah, mahaba yung next area. But let's see. Kung magagawa ko siya before 10. I want to stop at 10 because I don't want to stay up too late. I'm just really exhausted from last night. Yesterday. What am I even talking about from earlier today? Jesus, I don't even remember what... Yeah, earlier was an extremely taxing day at the office. Obviously, without discussing any details, suffice it to say, it was exhausting. Okay, so we lie, obviously. We will say he was happy. Yeah, I see you, Genie. You feel warmth. Okay, that's good. That means that we're on the right track. Where is Firekeeper Girl? Okay, here. Okay, so we can level, I guess, 3 times, right? Kinapos pa! Kinapos ng 2,000! I have half a mind to upgrade the weapon, but I want to get that spear first. There's a spear that I want to get, and I can't remember where to get it. So we'll tough it out with this weapon. There's so many mini bosses in this area. There's 3 more. plus the optional one that we're about to kill. So yeah, we'll probably just do the humanoid boss and then maybe make it to the next Stargazer is the farthest I'll go tonight. Because this area is long and the boss is difficult, right? This next area, we can't rush to where the bomb is, or the gunner is. So we're going to have to do this the old school way, which is run like a coward. Haba ng area, and there's these two side bosses. They give a quartz each, but I don't want to deal with them yet because I want to deal with a gunner first. No, but the butterflies we will kill, like the butterflies along the way. We'll loot na rin anything we can because we're going into a house naman eh, so they wouldn't be able to follow us into the next area. Okay, so here there is an NPC. Very challenging boss. Anong kwenta ng butterflies? They drop items. Now, most of the time it's weapon upgrade materials, so it's still definitely worth it.
This must be quite an urgent patient to seek out my humble abode. You are still breathing. I must treat you quickly. Grant cannot have any more live patients. Trust me, it's better this way. It's far nobler to die as a human.
Yeah, this guy's tricky. He does a lot of damage.
You must be dead. I'll dispose of you properly.
Ooh. Ooh.
In my judgment as a doctor, all should end while they're still humans.
He delays his attack so much. Gotcha. Okay. I'm trying to break his weapon. Alright, he wouldn't die. Let's try to break his weapon yet. Ooh, easier said than done.
What was her name? Don't recall.
Well, we're not going to be able to break it because he's going to be dead. Adelina. So he was the lover of the opera singer in the opera house. Yung kapatid nung naka-white, you remember the white assassin wearing with a rapier? Yeah, that's the lover of her sister. So that's where the gunfire is coming from, right? But there's the door to the tower is locked. And quite unfortunately, if I'm not mistaken, there's another mini boss right here. Hindi pa dito, it's in the next area. The rolling smiley puppet guy. Do you still need to break the boxes? Yes. Not need, but there are items there, so we're not going to destroy the gun yet. This area is actually a whole lot easier because we can use the puppet string now. Like, we can sort of spam the puppet string, but there's a lot of platforming in this segment. I've sort of kinda gotten the hang of this area naman na. So it's not like a massive struggle for me, but it's still not the easiest thing in the world. See? It's really annoying. And if I'm not mistaken, that item wasn't even worth it. slides off, diba? Parang little dumb things like that, they just annoy me because it's not fair. It's not like I didn't miss that. I didn't die because I wasn't skilled. I didn't die because I made a mistake in combat or whatever. I died because the jump didn't register the way it should have, which to me is just lame. I find it annoying. Kapal na mukha ako first playthrough. I actually killed those big puppets without destroying the cannon. Because I wanted the quartz, right? Oh my goodness, I missed. Just have to be extra careful. Tinatamaan din ba yung big puppets and cannon fire? Yes, they actually do get hit. You know what? I don't think I even needed to, yeah, that was my mistake. Okay, so I take it back. The death was my fault. So it wasn't poor design, it was a poor decision on my part. Ugh. You know, there's one content creator whose content I really miss. Gerald from Core A Gaming. God, I hope that guy's okay. Because he started a business when the pandemic started. Like, he started an FGC lounge in Seoul, Korea. And obviously when the pandemic hit, syempre, it kind of went under, right? So I don't know if he's doing all right. Last time he made a video, I think, was about 2 years ago. And I genuinely love that guy's content. Like, he's such a talented content creator. His video essays and analysis, they're all super on point. Like, he's like Sejam, but without the skills. Si Sejam kasi magaling talaga mag-fighting games. Okay, this one's tricky. You see that thing, right? You have to make sure you land right in the middle because... See? So it's a trap. I should have opened the shortcut muna before attempting that. Anyway. Actually, yeah, I was hoping that he would have continued doing his videos during the pandemic. Kasi, like, a lot of FGCers, no, and not even FGCers, like even musicians, they transitioned into making streaming content during the pandemic, and it worked out well for them. You know, these were musicians that were, personalities, internet personalities that nobody really cared too much about anymore, but because of their streaming efforts, biglang naging relevant uli yung ano nila, diba? And it was really nice. I remember I watched a lot of streaming content from musicians. Ang galing. Yeah, si Ninong Rai, diba? Kasi the pandemic, what else were people going to do? Diba? What else was there to keep anyone busy? It was just the most logical thing for people to get into, diba? So, sayang eh, they could have capitalized on that opportunity. I mean, if I had a solid base already, like a base of viewers, I 100% would have just gone that route. It's just the more lucrative thing to do when there's no other option for people, diba? Everyone was just stuck at home. Kaya streaming platforms and streaming content creators made a killing during the pandemic, honestly. And most of it was like trash content too, right? Not everything was super engaging. So yeah, definitely a missed opportunity there. Actually, to be fair, a lot of like content is kind of crappy. We could have streamed M8. Yeah, we certainly could have. No, that was when we were really grinding that game. I remember that item on that platform isn't even all that much worth it. But the funny thing, Vin, you know, is it's the first time I've ever missed that drop. Like, I almost always land it, but I'm not gonna risk it until I open the shortcut. Let's open the shortcut muna. Yeah, but at least if we die, balik lang tayo dito. Is there a way kaya to break the wood and see kung nasan talaga yung... Ayan. Okay, go check. Yep, I was right. It was 100% not worth having to run all the way back. But I want to deal with this guy. Oh, forgot about this guy. Oh my goodness, I forgot the next area is the most annoying area in this entire level. It's the one with the boulders and other crap that can easily get you killed. I'm gonna use the iron protection. Legion caliber, sweet. Okay, so this next area is an area full of boulders, right? And it's a real pain to go through because it's just trap after trap boulder, right? And that's the reason why I didn't want to do this run tonight, because of this area specifically. So what we are going to do is we are going to pop a Gemini's iron protection. So if we die, we don't lose our ergo. And all of them are like super precise runs, like, diba? It just makes no sense. Oh my god, I'm going to die! I know. Oh crap. This whole area is like this. Okay. This is the part where I almost always die, and worst part is nagastos na natin yung iron protection. Hayup. That thing almost always knocks me off. Tadam! Thankfully we didn't... Ah, God. I was just about to say thankfully we didn't die, but we evidently did, no? You know, the worst part is if we get hit by those boulders, there's no way to recover whatever ergo we lose. We said that. Bloody annoying. Oh my god. Yeah, that's why I hate this area, because I lose... Like, on New Game Plus, it doesn't hurt that much. But here, on Standard New Game, it hurts a lot, because you can't get your echoes or your ergo back as easily, because the mobs give so little. So farming is actually painful on Standard, ano. Diba? May Okizemi yung boulder, eh. Buisit, eh. Like, it sets you up with a nice Okizeme. Okay. So, we want to get our echoes back. Yun. Okay, at least we didn't get hit. Wait, let's observe the behavior of the boulder here muna. Kung saan yung safe spot. Ah, okay. So the item here is actually a safe spot. One of those rare occasions where the game isn't actively trying to mess with you, no? Whew, okay. Great, so we've cleared the tough area. Now it's just one more difficult mini-boss that we need to deal with. We're actually near the area boss, and hopefully he doesn't take us to that many... Oh, crap. Forgot about the bear. I forgot about this guy. Well, thankfully he's not too difficult, right? So what we're going to do is we're going to open the door and kill the gunner, but we're not going to destroy the gun. Plus, this ladder leads to another shortcut because the mini boss is here, and he's quite difficult, mind you. In fact, if I have throwables, I'm going to use it. Oh crap, I don't. Well, I have one. Ambush. You can't, unfortunately. Oh crap, ang lakas. Grabe yung bawas. Crazy. Ayun, this is... Ah, wait, this isn't the long spear that I wanted. I wanted the other one. But I think this will do. Now, here's the annoying guy, right? This guy's pretty tough to beat, too. Oh, no! I know, right? And his movement too, it's like really, really erratic. Uy, ang dami naman delay nun. Okay. Alright. There you go. At least he didn't completely drain me of my my healing. Ano na to, after nun, after this area, it's the area boss na. What we're gonna do is we are going to destroy the... we're gonna kill the gunner up there, because there's an item upstairs, no? And then we're gonna go to the area boss. So, at that point, I'll try him maybe 2-3 times. Hopefully we can kill him in one go. The first phase is unique. The second phase is basically a rehash of the scrap policeman boss from the beginning of the game. Like the very first major boss that you fight. So this actually leads to the next area already. Ano na to? Ito na yung papunta dun sa boss. So we're gonna open the ladder muna sa baba, no? So you know, it just doubles around. So we're gonna open the ladder dito. Oh, agoy, agoy! Oh, that hurt. Rolling reduces yung overheat mo, obviously, no? So, open this. These puppets are actually really strong, so as much as killing them might be tempting right now, I'm pressed for time because I want to kill the next area boss. Plus, after killing the next area boss, we can get the thing, the katana, and we can actually use it, no? Or at least get it to +3. Would be nice sana to use the quartz na, pero it's not really essential for the next boss. It would help, most certainly, yes, but it's not essential. Okay, make a beeline for that boss and basically kill him, right? Is Ina still watching, I wonder?
Hey, I know how this looks, but I'm not a thief or anything. You wouldn't happen to know a treasure hunter? I plan my expeditions to follow Alidoro's traces.
Yeah, ito, ina-idol niya si Alidoro, eh.
Has me at a dead end, and I so wanted to explore the Hermit's Cave. All I can do is keep plugging away.
You'll eventually be able to unlock that. There's a secret method to doing so, but yeah, the area boss is up next. This is also the point of safe return, like the point of no return rather, where if you kill the boss and progress into the next area, you're locked out of certain quest lines. Just 2 of them, I think, but the rest you can still do. I'm actually tempted to use the rapier on the next boss, pero I want to see how far we can push this weapon. Walang warning, yeah, walang warning. I found out the hard way. And then we can start pumping into capacity now. Yeah. Teleport to another Stargazer. Okay. Area boss, let's go. Okay, let's kill stuff. It would be nice if I had some thermite, but fire abrasive is going to have to do for this time. Yeah, this thing is just nasty. It's nasty but fun. Although his first phase, if you don't kill it quickly, it's going to drain your healing and you're going to need a lot of healing for the second phase. That's what makes it difficult for the most part. It looks like the Heartless from Kingdom Hearts. Ang weird pa nung delay nung attack na yan. Oh. It's super weird. The timing is so weird. Like I struggle with it so badly. And this attack too. I don't know how to dodge it, honestly. Huli ka. Gotcha. Too bad it was a trade, no? Ano ba yan? Well, at least he's gonna die now. So I have to play defensively. Yeah, let the fire do its thing. Second phase, of course. The second phase is a little bit easier if you remember the pattern from the shattered sentry or whatever it was called. This guy, basically the policeman with a weird mustache. Pero diba, nangalahati agad yung healing ko. Sakit eh. Yep, so unfortunately we have to deal with this guy. Oh no, no, no. So you know, it's a combination of moves from both phases. Oh god. Ayun. Crap. Grabe yung bawas. Yeah, at least it got us healing back. Ooh, no! No! Sayang yung abrasive ko. Oh, forgot. Yung kasunod. Ang lakas. I don't think I'm doing enough damage. I think it's time to retire the spear. I think I might need to use like a more conventional weapon. I think we might need to retire the spear. Diba? Parang it's not doing as much damage as I think it can, or I think it should. I think we can use the Tyrant Murderer dagger, yeah, and then put it on the spear. Question is, do we have enough ergo to level everything? Yeah, I think we need to retire the let's try assembling it, no? This into the handle. City long spear. Oh no, it's not this one. There's a different one that I wanted to use. I can't remember what it was called. But I don't. The moveset of this is a little different, yata. Ah, wait, it's the same. Hey, wait, no, sorry, it's because wrong weapon. Ah, okay, this one's nice. It's fast. Sige nga, let's try it. Let's try it. We can use this in the meantime. I'll probably just try maybe three more attempts. I don't want to stay up too late. Okay, let's upgrade the blade. We should have enough, I think, to get this to plus, like a really high plus value. Ah, we have enough to get it to plus 8. Oh dear, we have enough to get it to plus 9. Sweet. Okay, so I guess we are using this. And then we alter the handle. But we don't have enough, ergo we need 500. So we'll have to sell some stuff. Crap. I am going to sell 2 of these and 1 of these. Yeah, there we go. We have it scale with technique. Right, there we go. Is it heavy? Ah, it's not. Okay, so this is perfect actually. Okay. This should help, I hope. Hopefully a plus 9 weapon is better than a plus 3 special weapon. We'll see. Plus we get the crit modifier as well on it because the blade has a plus 30% crit chance as well. So let's see what it if it helps. It also has, it attacks a bit faster, so maybe that'll help us stagger him quicker. Yeah, we'll see. Or at least set him on fire quicker. If I summon, it's a sure win. If I summon, it's a sure win. But I want to try to beat him without summoning. Yeah, parang ang laki nga nung increase, no? Crap. Sharpen. Yeah, we have to be a bit more clever with healing. You know, waste another attempt. Oh my god, na-decay na naman ako. Okay, we gotta sharpen again kasi na-decay tayo. Forgot about the follow-up. What? Oh, come on. Okay, well, at least we're doing better. It's not as crappy as it was earlier. But goodness, that was crazy. The fire abrasive is helping, I think. But I want to have another means to attack him if things are starting to go belly up, right? What other throwables do I have? He doesn't stay put very much. No, let's try the cluster grenade. Sayang yun. If I had been able to heal, patay na yun. That stinks, though. Really? Okay, GG. Next phase. Oh my god, ito na naman po tayo. Uy! Daya! Uy! Crap! What the heck was that? Uliga. Oh! Ito na naman tayo. No. Whew, okay. Okay, I like this weapon better now. Sweet. And to see Alidoro. Listen to what a D-bag he becomes too. Well, not really first try. It was like the third, no? He becomes a complete dingbat, right? Alright, I'm just gonna go back to the hotel so we can get the katana. Actually, the katana isn't that urgent because I have a nice spear and I have a pretty decent spork. So, the katana isn't really essential. I can't remember what the amulet that you get from that guy is. Let me just have a quick peek. I'll level as well. No, capacity. Yeah. I can't remember what it was, honestly. I remember it's the katana as the weapon, right?
You'll always remind me of the rascal who stole it. Little Fellington, yes. I tried to save him. Let the punishment fit the crime, he said. A great weapon.
So you can get this one. It lets you dodge the red attacks. No? It's good, but it's not essential. So, yeah. I'm wrapping up. Thanks for sticking around. The next area, hopefully we can finish it tomorrow. And take it from there. Hopefully we can beat the next 2 area bosses. We're almost near the end of the game. We're near the end of the game. Thanks for tuning in, Vin. I think Ina is still here, so thanks for watching as well. Really appreciate that. And I will catch you on the next one. Yeah, bro, grab some dinner. I'll probably do the same after this. Laters, bro. Switching off now. Thank you and good night.